There's so much of that here. What makes it your biggest inspiration?
Honestly, not being originally from Manitoba, but now based in Winnipeg, I was really awestruck when I moved here, just the vast expanse of the sky that's in this province. One of the things I really like to do is really play around with like exaggerated movements in the sky. So a lot of my stuff is really playful when it comes to the clouds or the aurora.
You can see that in this large one here. Is there a specific spot that you're at in Manitoba, or is it just in general?
It's pretty much just in general. I tend to kind of hover on the outskirts of the city when I do go aurora chasing. And sometimes I just go for a drive and I'll have a painting that will come up in my head based off of something I had seen weeks or months ago, and the inspiration just kind of strikes when it hits, right?
How do you do it? Because you've got some little ones here too.
I do. So I kind of brought a few things just to kind of talk about how I go about my process. Now, a lot of my paintings does start with either a gradient or a solid color over here. And then I get really fun. I always say my old paintbrushes are my best friends. The more kind of beat up and worn they are, the more fun I have creating the textures like this. So I'll layer different textures based on what I want the overall feelings to be coming from the sky. And then I kind of go in, and the fun really happens in my third step. So this is where I'll add my representation of clouds, aurora. The larger the piece, the more complex, the more fun I get to have with it. And then after kind of like that really abstract fun is concluded, then I'll kind of go in with a little bit more realistic subject matter, whether it be an animal or a piece of architecture or a landscape.
I think the most realistic part is the bear dancing. I bet that's what they're doing up in Churchill. I'm just joking with you. We're almost out of time. Why should people come to the show?
Because it's an amazing way for art to be accessible to everyone. I mean, sometimes there are people who are really intimidated coming to galleries, and having smaller, more accessible pieces, just a really great way for the community to kind of come together and experience something that they might not otherwise do.